How's everybody doing today? This is Bandit here for Bandit Corner, and we are back in part 2 of Chapter 1, Corpus Party Blood Drive. And I think we're about to find out that Heavenly Host is not quite dead yet. An awkward tension filled the room, or at least our table.
本題に入りましょうか。私があなたたちに近づいた理由、伝えたいことについて。
Of course there is. There always is. Here's the catch. Aiko produced a thick, hardbound file folder from the light blue bag she brought with her. She opened it to reveal several documents of a questionable nature. Among them were what looked like a family tree, as well as numerous pages featuring black magic symbology or images that looked like the three branches. Tree branches. Tree branches. Tree branches. Not three branches. Could be 3 tree branches on the trees, but they're tree branches. Question mark. I wonder, did he say question mark? Question mark?
黒魔術の文字対応表。篠崎家の家系図。
I'm guessing yes. Since a lot of this game happens to have to do with you. Aiko was looking directly into my eyes now. Her gaze was fixed, intense, and unblinking.
さっき岸沼くんが言ったことだけれど、間違いよ。
I knew it. I knew it.
あ？何がだよ。
Yep.
天神小学校は壊れてなどいない。今もまだ存在し続けているのよ。
Yep. And we gotta go back. Of course, because it wouldn't be a corpse party without a heavenly host.
これを見て。
Ooh, what are we looking at? Aiko placed the black and white photo on the table. It wasn't the clearest of pictures, but the location it depicted was Heavenly Host Elementary. Uh-oh. In the picture, a small girl could be seen standing in one of those all too familiar hallways, holding a hatchet in her right hand. Does she have a Mega Buster in her left hand? Seriously, or a blaster rifle or something? Or Wonder Woman's arm gauntlet things? It's an assassin bracer. She's clearly a ghostly assassin with a hatchet.
天神小学校。
Yep.
なんだよ、これ。
やっぱり。これは私が念写したものよ。力が足りなくて少し不鮮明ではあるけれど、今現在のあの空間、天神小学校の様子。
Yep. That is Heavenly Host.
どういうことなんですか?
You're looking at a little horror ghost. I can't even describe what was going through my head at that moment. I felt like I was about to burst. Aiko, however, remained calm as ever while recounting her story.
順を追って説明するわね。まず、昨日の例の赤い箱。
The red box. I got a wonderful DVD out of it last night.
このレーグが出てきたの。
It was great. I think it was called... I can't remember the name of it, but it was a wonderful, cute movie. The box I'd found on Makina's futon. Though I wouldn't really call that a futon, it was more like a mat on the floor. Inside it were apparently 2 stones resembling magatama, kama-shaped ceremonial objects from Japanese antiquities. Also included in the box were several more roughly hewn stones, as well as a lining along the edges consisting of crumpled pieces of thin white paper.
残念ながら箱の中でほとんど割れていたけれど、この一組は無事だったわ。
Oh, okay. Yeah, those are the things that are actually on the box, and that are on the loading screen, right down there. Like when they connect together, they make a Voltron or something. Doo-doo. Don't put them together, because like, that probably would be bad.
霊具というのはね、簡単に言えば死者の思いが込められたもののことで。
The thoughts and feelings of the dead. This dead, they were thinking that they really had to take a poop. And then Heavenly Host appeared. Horrible horror story.
物に閉じ込められた霊、またはその生前の記憶が持つ者に永遠と泣き言を語りかけてくる愉快なものよ。
Now she's getting excited? Oh lord. She's like, I'm so excited for these ghostly spirit items. Be like, no, that's the wrong feeling. Should not be excited. Kinshinuma and I briefly locked eyes again. We shared the same look of bewilderment. Aiko's personality was much more twisted than either of us had initially perceived it to be. Yeah, she's twisted.
呪わしい声と一緒におさげの少女や廃校の風景が見えてきたのよ。気になったからこのカメラに。
At this, she produced an old instant camera and placed it at the table in front of us. What is with Japanese people and old instant cameras and spirits? That's a big theme in Japanese, like, horror. Both games and movies. Fatal Frame, for one, is, like, huge. Like, everything's about the old spirit camera.
私の念を写してみたの。それがその写真。私がこの霊具を使ってその時の今現在を念写したものよ。過去や未来の時間を超えた念写は私にはできないから。
Well, yeah, so cameras really can't do the past and the future well, can they? No camera can do the past and the future there, darling. If it could, they'd be worth a lot of money. The dot. I examined the photograph in greater detail and a chill ran down my spine. There was absolutely no denying what it depicted. No. I was actually shaking.
篠崎幸子を失ったあの学校は私たちが逆落ちで脱出した際に崩壊したはず。
Well, yeah, it picked somebody else.
でも寸前のところでとどまったってところかしら。私に語りかけてくる声の主がまだいるのかもね。
It's possible.
例えば写真の女の子とか。誰かしら。
Of course it could be.
この子。
Gasp! The answer was beginning to dawn on me. A sudden cold sensation exploded through my body and I shuddered, as if trying to shake off the encroaching realization.
くそ、あの地獄みたいな場所がまだ存在してるってのかよ。
Yep. Kinshinuma leaned forward. The conversation was clearly beginning to engage him a lot more than it had been.
その天神小学校。いえ、学校の形をしたあの異空間だけれど、ナホちゃんに紹介した手前、私も気になって調べていたの。あの異空間の正体はね。
Yeah, do you really think she's gonna go there?
世界に近い磁場なのよ。
Well, clearly, I think we established that it is an otherworldly plane of death. A pretty crappy one because everybody dies there over and over and over again in horrible fashions. It's like Japanese horror story, which would be like American Horror Story, except for Japanese people and a lot more gory. A new Nirvana? Without Dave Grohl? How could they? Especially without Kurt Cobain.
篠崎よしえについては知っているわよね。
Yoshi Shinozaki.
はい。
Yeah, we know all about that.
篠崎の家。
If you don't, you should go watch the original. Unless you don't want to, and then, like, you know, the Shinozakis were just all kinds of evil-ish. And the mom got abused and murdered, and the daughter got murdered, and the daughter came back. And then the daughter turned into an evil ghost and started murdering people in Heavenly Host. And somehow she came back and was abducting people and blah blah blah, and there was all kinds of weird stuff, and it had to do with the Necronomicon / Book of Shadows / Book of the Dead. It's a very complicated process, but the family was a little messed up. Da 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 da. Why? How could you know about that? A million thoughts, a million questions are running through my head. I was speechless. All I could do was sit there and hear her out. It was like a muffled scream or a moan of agony, the sound you make when you want to make a sound, but they're barely able to do. Ooh, that sounds pleasant. Man, he really has to push it out. Like, he's gotta go. He is so constipated. He's just like, come on! Yeah, I would say that was a little more forceful. Accompanied by thrashing, it caused the nearby table light to fall over and roll along the ground.
Anata! Ochitsuite! Onegai!
Stay calm. This was Yoshi Shinozaki's clinic. Wow, she's just right on top of her husband. Whoa. And the daughter's watching everything. Jeez. It's a messed up family. To prevent Seiji from biting off his own tongue, he had been gagged with a towel. Needless to say, he wasn't looking particularly well. Not far from this was a fast, trembling, as she watched the proceedings with hesitant, sidelong glances. Ooh, wow, that really sounded complicated. Oh, he just really gotta go. He just cannot get, like, he needed to just take something for that. Seiji, still collapsed on the floor, was clearly suffering. His body was bent into a most unnatural shape, and he was fervently clawing at his neck. She's like, oh, you should bless this man and heal him. If you don't, I will be very sad. That's a summary in case you didn't want to read. Not helping. Sachiko's father screamed through his gag, foam beginning to froth out of its edges. He was going into cyanosis. I have no idea what that means, but it's probably some kind of bad coma thingy. I know cyan is blue, and osis is usually something to do with the body, and morphing into things, or out of things. Yep. Ghostly images of Shinozaki women for ages past smiled down upon the events from the ceiling, laughing and mocking his suffering. Wow. Screw you, ghosts. Or still, some of the women had traditionally blackened teeth, giving their smiles an unintentional sinister edge. Ew. The atmosphere within the room was heavy, as if spirits occupied every empty corner, dancing and flitting about freely and joyously. Gasp. He's really excited for Gwar. Gwar! Seji's body sharply bent and man convulsing.
荒れませる腹井戸の狼たち。あなたしっかり。ああ。三親の御霊様、お願いです。連れて行かないでください。
Her great-grandmother, Sira, the head of the Shinozaki family, was among the black-teeth women laughing joyously at Seji's suffering. Yep. Gurgle. His voice began to weaken and his convulsions began to lose strength. Finally, the last spark of life had left his body. His eyes rolled back into his head and all the movement ceased.
息してないよ。
Cause he dead? Well, he dead, fool! Sachiko looked up, eyes glazed over with tears. And so I will avenge you becoming an evil ghost and killing every little bastard I see. Yoshi too was stricken with grief and despair. Poor Yoshi. All they wanted was to help Mario out. Oh, okay, because it's kind of like the darkness. Where if you have a kid in the darkness universe, like, you are destined to die shortly after that, because the darkness is passed on from generation to generation. Fair enough. Sob. So she turned to the Book of the Dead, the Necronomicon. The Book of Shadows. And then tried to resurrect him, and that didn't work well either. Yeah.
ヨシエ自身もすがれるものなら何でもいい程度にしか思っていなかったと思うわ。
Aiko stared deeply into my eyes, seemingly fishing for a reaction to her tale.
ところが、
But then,
信じられないことが起こる。
I continued listening, unknowingly stroking the wound on my thigh as an unpleasant memory of my own foolish run-in with black magic resurfaced. I've got scars, and they're not the good kind.
ヨシエの体に流れる篠崎の血筋。その強い霊力に想像もつかない何かが呼応してしまった。
Fair enough. Now, is there a way to break the curse by, like, you know, like, not getting married? Could you, like, have kids and have a family and everything and just not get married? Would that, like, tell those ancient ghosty goose to just go F themselves? Be like, meh, we didn't get married, we didn't get married. Or is it just, like, if they have a kid, then there's a man in the family, well, you're dead! It's an interesting thought.
それは
Gasp! I instantly knew what she was going to say.
ヨシエの術で本の中から呼び覚まされた何か。それは涅槃。
So she's the one that created the goddamn heavenly host.
未来永劫、死者と共にいられる場所。
Just so she could live with her husband, bro?
この世に生まれてしまったの。
Oh, that is so sweet in a horrifyingly awful way. So she used the Book of Shadows to create Heavenly Host,
一人娘の幸子を現世。
and it went bad.
自分は夫の魂と共に生涯をそこで添い遂げようとした。
Alright, well, yeah, that definitely...
コープス。
The land of corpses, yeah. That sounds like a great place to live with someone. I'm gonna go look for real estate right now. Right this very second, I am going. I'm gonna go right to the internets and find a nice beachside property in the land of corpses. Maybe get myself a couple of corgis. Get myself a mint julep and chill while the waves of blood wash over my land. Sounds like a great place, right? Certainly. 10 out of 10. Would want to go back again.
ところが、涅槃には意志があり、ヨシエの手で。
Well, yeah, like all things, you know, magic comes with a price. I knew that all too well, just like Yoshi. I'd experienced my own tragic failure with black magic at the Shinozaki Clinic.
黒魔術には障害反動がある。夫の魂はバラバラに飛散し、ヨシエの命も消えかけた。
Yeah, sounds about right.
自分の愚かな行為を悔やみながら呼吸を止めようとしたその時、底なしに霊能力の強い一人娘幸子が涅槃を丸ごと体の中に飲み込んだの。
Oh. So Sachiko was only evil because she absorbed all of this nirvana spiritual energy from the afterlife into her. She wasn't really evil, but everything is, she was controlling it because it was controlling her too. Okay, alright. Man, this is a long conversation. I apologize for this, guys. Alright, I think we're actually going to leave this chapter here, though.